So I'm guilty. Totally admit this. Usually during like lectures in high school and college, or any place that's kind of boring like that. You find yourself doodling in the margins, drawing, just kind of tinkering in your notebook, whatever. Maybe making a comic strip. Who knows? Who else is with me, right? So how does doodling and comic strips and stuff apply to music? Let's talk about that today. Like I said, doodling and comic strips and storyboarding can be useful in some aspects of your music career. How so? Let's get into that. So, a little bit of backstory. In usually non music businesses, non artist businesses, I'm sure some of the music corporations may do something like this, but employees and managers tend to visualize journeys, things that they want their fans to do, their customers to do in this case. How do they visualize the customer journey? And they'll take it to something like storyboarding, like just go in and whiteboard or sticky notes or some kind of visual mapping process that allows you to design an intentional experience for those fans or those customers. So why do they do this? Well, for one, this ensures that all interactions and experiences for a customer that they have with this brand or this company or this artist, those interactions are always beneficial and positive, and they help them come to the conclusion that they want to make a purchase or they want to become a customer if they aren't already. Second, it provides a consistent experience, just like we talked about last week in terms of documenting the processes and making sure that you're always delivering something in a way that makes fans smile. The consistency is a big part, and really a storyboard is made up of a lot of documented processes that make the customer smile, shake their head in agreement, and build trust over time with said brand. And third, doing storyboarding allows the company to try and circumvent or avoid certain obstacles that the customers might experience. It kind of allows for some future or fortune telling, more or less, that says, all right, there might be a hang up here. We should do something to make this a better experience in the event that this causes people to fall out of the process and then reduces their chances of becoming a customer. So plan ahead, try and avoid those construction zones in your fan process, and make the seamless transition from complete stranger to true fan a lot easier for your audience. So for example, there's a pretty good chance that the recent experience you may have had at Amazon or Target or any other of your favorite merchandisers or retailers or storefronts or what have you, or even online stores like Etsy, of course Amazon is, but the experience that you had with them probably wasn't by accident. It was pretty good chance that it was predetermined. They wanted you to do this, and if you did this, this would happen, and if you found this useful, it would do this, and it would ultimately lead to that sale. So chances are your experience with most of the places that you interact with and buy from are not random. They are established so that you can determine if you had a good experience or not. If you did, cool. Ask for the review, ask for the 5 stars, ask for product feedback. If you didn't, that's when they say, how can we improve? So if I'm taking the blanket away, the secrecy from this, and now it's no longer a mystery of any kind. These are pre-established processes, and you can do the same thing for your fans. Now, I know we're all audio artists here, but now is a good time to pull out those doodling in the margin skills, and we are going to start working on some comic strips. So just like a movie writer or a comic strip author, it's good to visually draw or storyboard what's called a journey map. This lets you see what you want your fans to interact with your music and your brand every step of the way that they get to interact with you. And like I said, it also helps you avoid negative interactions or reasons for them to leave. Make sure that you can give them a beneficial or positive experience every step of the way, thus improving chances of them purchasing music, purchasing merch, getting tickets from you, giving you, some kind of tip, subscriptions on Patreon, whatever you're selling. Help make sure that you're removing the friction from that process. And put one more way, think of it like a treasure map. Where you want them to go is X, marks the spot. But they're going to have to go through jungles. They're going to have to go over mountains. They're going to have to go through skeleton graveyards, whatever the case may be. I don't know if you're a ninja or a pirate or whatever the case is. But think of those as obstacles, and you need to find the easiest way for them to get through those so that they aren't deterred by that. I mean, in the case of a music artist, X on that treasure map is hopefully a super happy true fan for life who will love you, who will buy from you, who will promote you, and make your life a lot easier with that group of fans who are referrals as well. So one final note to go back to. Remember last week we talked about documenting each process individually. Think of the storyboard as an opportunity to take all those individual processes and marry them into more of a story, more of into an experience, an adventure for your fans. So make it fun. I really hope you found today's topic useful for your music career. If you liked it, if you found it valuable, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to this channel. Everything you can contribute back and tell me that my content is working is just as impactful to me as it is to you. And I hope to see you on the next video.